Not sure if you know this.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the time to given to me to explain about introduction to linguistic, the relationship between linguistic and sociolinguistic. Before the Honorable Madam Maruao and I am Herman Jokojai. Now I'm going to explain about sociolinguistic. The first definition of sociolinguistic. Sociolinguistic is the study of all everyday lives, how language work in our casual conversation, in the media we are exposed to, in the presence of societal norms, politics, and law and this language. In sociolinguistic, we seek to analyze data so that we can make generalization about language society, but also to question both or inside to every process to do research. The next, we will come back to the spondus practically language society and sociolinguistic research finding must all be within their social context, interpreted and redefined. To begin, however, we will of era starting point for discussing language in society. By society, we mean group of people who are drawn together for certain purpose. This is a red fingers a broader times. And throughout all this book, we will be discussing how to draw meaningful bond around group of speakers for the purpose to the student the language. We ask their language to mean a system of linguistic communication particular to group. This includes spoken, written, and signing modes of communication. The term as you will undoubtedly have not inextricably intertwined. A society must have a language or language with to carry you its purpose, and we label ways of speaking. We reference to their speaker. That's explanation about definition of linguistic from me. Thank you.
Alright, my friends, I will continue explain about the relationship between linguistic and sociolinguistic. Linguistic is the scientific study of human language, while linguistics is a body of knowledge about speaking, reading, and writing. In other words, linguistics is a way of communication between group of people. Therefore, most often the linguistic co-abilities cover the life of human language. Sociology of linguistics is the study of the relation between language and society. The sociology of linguistics of study society in relation language, whereas sociolinguistic study as linguistics in relation society. For the former, society is the object to study, whereas for the latter, linguistics is the object to study.
Okay, my friend, well, I will explain about part C, explanation about sociolinguistic. Number one, knowledge of linguistics. When two or more people communicate with each other, we can call the system they use a code. We should also note that speakers who are multi, that is, who have access to or more codes, and who for one reason or another shift back and forth between the language in some form of multilingual discourse or seek after for also are also using a linguistic system, but one which draws on more than one language. The system itself, or the grammar to use a well-known technical terms, is something that each speaker not but two very important issues for language are one, just what that knowledge comprises, and two, how we weigh best characteristic. In practice, linguistics do not find it at all easy to read grammars because the knowledge that people have of the language much more about that language than is contained in any grammar book that intend to describe the language. One of the issues here is that grammar books tend to be read as prescriptive words. That is, they seek to outline the starting language and how it should be spoken. What sociolinguistic and linguistic anthropologists do is provide descriptive grammars of language, which describe, analyze, and explain how people actually speak the language. Number two, objective language. The first is objective language, meaning that language must be objective. That's something based on general truth and not based on one's personal feelings. Example, Medium is located in Jaya, Indonesia. 2. Jakarta is the capital city of Indonesia. System language. Because each language has its own structure and pattern, the language that is made must follow the rules or language patterns in order to create a grammatical language pattern or in accordance with the grammar. For example, Indonesia, Budi seorang guru pola, subject plus predicate plus object, and English, Budi is a teacher pola. Number 4, explicit language. Explicit language is a rule that the language that is explicit must be clear and not cause double ambiguous meanings. Number 5, the characteristic of language. According to Raja Tenats, in his book entitled The Institute of Language Science, characteristic of language consists of 1. Language is a sound. 2. Language is systematic. 3. Language is a systematic of system. 4. Language is meaningful. 5. Language is arbitrary. 6. Language is conventional, and 7. Language is a system of contracts. Okay, my friend, that's all my explanation, and thank you.